How you doing? It's your boy Pop. This shit with JB, and I'll be JB, of course. Just gonna do a little story time. Tell you about the first time I got arrested for stealing a car. Wait till a couple of people come in the room. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? What's going on, y'all? Doing story time. Story time. Like I said, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Pop. This shit with JB, and I'll be JB, of course. Like I said, I'm doing story time today. On the first time I got arrested for stealing a car, and you know how that goes, right? This is what it is. So this was a back around like in like 2010, I say. I was about like 16, 17, and we would just be sitting on the block board. And when you come into the room, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, please. I'm on the road to 1,000, trying to get monetized. Doing story time, please. Everybody in the room, please, if you can, please. I thank you. If you can hit the subscribe button, it would be no me without y'all. Again, it would be no me without y'all. So please, if you can, hit the subscribe button on the road to 1,000. Just trying to get monetized. Doing story time. I was about 2009. We used to just sit on the block and just do nothing. Like, you know what I mean? So one day, my homeboy came over and he like, yo, what y'all doing? I'm like, we ain't doing that. Niggas broke, young, just chilling, doing nothing. Like, you know what I mean? We used to smoke, or if we could get some weed, we get it from where we could get it from. You know what I mean? Like, and then it wasn't like no loud or exotic, nothing like that. It was just like nickels and, you know what I mean? Nickels, maybe get some chocolate from Bush, Flatbush or some shit like that, or church. So we just sitting there and shit. So he like, yo, bro, like I got a master key. So I'm like, a master key? He like, yeah, I got the master key for the Toyota Camrys. So I'm like, oh word. So he like, yo, you not a job? I'm fronting. Yeah, I'm not a job. So he like, oh word. So I get we he like, all right, so look, this how we gonna do it later on, right? We gonna have to walk around and like search different cars. Like, you just walk into the car, if it's a Toyota Camry, like them old school Toyota Camrys, you put the key in it. If it open up the door, that's just step one. But then it gotta start it too, because like, you know what I mean, sometimes it don't start it either. So boom. So we wait till it get late and stuff like that. So we chilling and stuff. So it get late. So we walk down Blake all the way to like, let's say, Pennsylvania. And we just coming down the block, like you know what I mean, like and see a Toyota Camry, we check it, it'll open up the door, but the car won't start, or it just won't open the door at all. You know what I mean? Like so, it's me and my cousin on one side of the street, and my son and my other homeboy, well, my two other homeboys on the other side of the street. I'm gonna call them Minnie, Miney, Mo. Right? Me and Minnie, Miney and Mo across the street. Me and Minnie on one side of the street. So they like, yo, first person to get a call. You know what I mean? Like we out. So I get to maybe like Bradford and like Blake, and put the key in the car. I mean, put the key in the door, it open. Like, oh shit, too nervous, heart beating mad fast. Put the key in the ignition. It come on, like you know what I mean. So now my cousin look at me, I look at him. I'm like this, so he like, yo, go. So you know what I mean? You know how to drive from like looking at your family members and stuff when you sit in the front seat, or they tell you like, yo, you gotta, you know what I mean? Like, so it's like really common sense. You know what I mean? Like to drive is really common sense. You know what I mean? So I backed up, turned the wheel, turned out. You know what I mean? But I'm going mad slow. I'm going like 11 miles an hour. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so he's like, yo, nigga, what you doing? So, nigga, we look out the window. They on the other side of the street. They all hyping. They're like, yeah. So I'm like, all right, man. So we go. You know what I mean? So I take the car back to the block now. So we park the car on the block and leave it, and then walk back to them. Like, you know what I mean? So we come park the car on the block. So now we were looking for them now. Like, you know what I mean? So we looking for them. So boom, again, find another one. Take it to the block. Boom. So now that's two. So now we got two Toyota Camrys, a black one, and I think it was like a champagne color or some shit like that. So, boom, we got them and shit. We didn't know how long we could keep them and stuff, because like, you could keep a car for I think 3 days before it get reported, like before it get in the system, like you know what I mean, before they actually come looking for the car or shit like that. So, I got the car for like a month. So one day, me and my other homeboy, I like yo, he like yo, I'm like he like yo, I want to go to my mom or my grandmother crib in Bushwick. So I'm like, come on, I'll drive you. She like, well, we got the car. I'm like, yeah. So we drive. It's pouring outside, raining. So we drive to Bushwick, come back. Now on the way back from Bushwick, we see like I let him drive. Matter of fact, so we see like mad D's, just driving around and shit. So like when we go to park the car, I'm like, yo, son, just park. We go to park the car. As soon as we go to park the car, they come from every direction. So, like, they throw us on the ground. It's pouring raining. I'm all wet in the front. He's wet and shit. I'm sitting in the passenger seat though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and they like, yeah, the cars before stolen and shit. We like, oh, we ain't know our friend gave it to us. They like, oh yeah, whatever, nigga. We not lying. So boom, take it to the precinct. It's actually boom, like it's not a Grand Theft Auto. It's only a joyriding. It's called joyriding. You know what I mean? Because break Grand Theft Auto is where you break into the car, like you know what I mean, like with the screwdriver and all that shit, and pop it open and do all of that shit like that. That's Grand Theft Auto. But with having a master key, it's just joyriding. It's like you know what I mean. It's not like it's not a felony. Basically, it's a misdemeanor. You know what I mean? So we went to the bookings, and we went to the 75th precinct. Shout out to them punk ass 75th precinct niggas. So we go to the 75th precinct, come back. I mean, from the precinct, they like, all right, look, we're gonna hit you up with Joey riding and shit. We go to the bookings. Like, it, like he had to go back and forth to court. I ain't have to go back and forth to court because I was just like, I was just like, yo, like, I didn't know, like, you know what I mean? He came and picked me up. Like we lied, like, you know what I mean? Like, when I told him, I said, yo, bro, like, let me drive. You know what I mean? He was consistent that he wanted to drive. So I said, listen, like, if the cops come, nigga, then you taking that. Like, I'm not taking it. It's you. You want to drive, but like, you know what I mean? So he's like, all right, bet. But man, you know what made it crazy though? I think that's because he hit somebody's mirror. Like we driving and he hit somebody's mirror. Boom! And then he stopped. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, nigga, you better go, nigga. You stopping this shit. Like you got licenses or this your car or some shit like that. Like, you better get your ass up out of here. Like, you know what I mean? So we go. So who knows if they caught the cops from there? You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Like, you know what I mean? But that's why I said, stay out of trouble, man. Don't be doing no stupid shit. Like, jail is not the way. It's not the way completely. Like, you know what I mean? You go to jail. You don't know who your roommate is. You don't know who nobody is. You know what I mean? Like, just stay out the way. Just the best way you can, man, by all means necessary. But what's going on with y'all though? What y'all doing? Where y'all from? Who in the room? When I got the strawberry banana, no strawberry, yeah, strawberry banana refresher from Dunkin' Donuts. It's cool. Y'all ever tried it before? No. What's going on though, y'all? What y'all doing, man? Talk to me. I talk back. Like, hope two people in the room. I hope one of y'all at least press that subscribe button, man. Like I said, I'm on the road to 1,000. Just trying to get monetized. Monetization means trying to get paid from YouTube. I do this for free so far. YouTube does not pay anything. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I got to get 1,000 subscribers to get paid. I'm at like 520, so you know what I mean. Everything counts. Everything counts. So, what's up, talk to me. What y'all doing? Where y'all from? Who out there? Me in Brooklyn, New York. Where y'all at? Talk to me. Just came back from the doctor. Had a doctor's appointment. Like I said, if y'all been here, y'all know I got something called HS. It's a skin disease, and yeah, they just I had to go to the doctor, do like a yearly checkup and shit like that, just to make sure I still qualify and all that shit. But you know, HS is I was born with it, but in the beginning they just didn't know what it was called, so they couldn't diagnose it yet. So yeah, I always had the shit, so it ain't going nowhere. What's going on though, y'all? Who's in the room? What's going on? Y'all talk to me. Like I said, went to the doctor today. They just was telling me like it's regular shit. You know what I mean? It's the pain level and shit. Cause like I said, I have a skin disease called HS. Um, I just got diagnosed with it in 2019, but I had it. You know, you most likely you born with HS. You know what I mean? It's a skin disease. We get like keloids and shit like that. So when please anybody when you come to the room, I appreciate please hit the subscribe button. Like, you know what I mean? And of course, you nothing to press that button. Like, even if you don't look at the video, just hit the subscribe button, please. Thank you. On the road to 1,000, trying to get monetized. My page, if you know, I do prison content, CO interviews. People went to jail, they interviews. You know what I mean? Reactions on mostly jail stuff. You know what I mean? Like, and then like on the side, I mess with like the dog stuff and stuff like that because I have two dogs, Bella and Big Boy. Bella, what you doing? You chew my comb up? This is Bella, y'all. Bella, say hi. She's 5 months. Cardi, this Cardi right here. I got two dogs and a cat. This is Bella. Everybody say hi to Bella. Hey, mommy. Hey, mommy. So yeah, like I said, on the road to 1,000. Just trying to get monetized, so I definitely appreciate it if you could hit the subscribe button. It wouldn't be no me without y'all. Big fat stat. Um, yeah. So where y'all calling? Where y'all at? Where y'all at in the room? What's going on? Anybody out there want to come on the live? Anybody out there want to got a story to tell? Want to come on the line? Want to join the live? Let me know. I love interacting with my. You know what I mean? Definitely a people person. Again, if you come in the room, can you please hit the subscribe button? On the road to 1,000, just trying to get monetized. My name is Pop Your Shit with JB, and I be JB of course. You know. Well, I just got a notice they said potato chips and pet food is being recalled. I wonder what kind of pet food and potato chips they talk about. Because they eat Blue Bull and Pedigree. And Cardi eat Nine Lives. I mean, Friskies, only wet food. She don't eat no dry food. That's the cat. Oh, I would cook, excuse me, y'all. Oh, I would cook for the dogs. But yeah, what's going on? Where y'all from out there, man? I'm over here in Brooklyn, Eastern York. Sunset Projects to be exact. Please, when you come into the room, I appreciate it if you could hit the subscribe button. Don't cost you nothing to press that button. Like I'm on the road to 1,000, just trying to get monetized. Um, yeah, and no, I guess like, but thank you, I appreciate it. Be more, okay, be more. Shout out to be more. What's going on? Yeah, you know what I mean? Like that's what I do is smoke weed. I don't smoke cigarettes or I don't drink or nothing like that. So you know what I mean? Like I said, everybody got a bad habit. What is what it is, though. I'm trying. You know what I mean? Thank you for caring or saying something. You know what I mean? Like I said, if you come into the room, please, I appreciate it if you could hit the subscribe button. On the road to 1,000, just trying to get monetized. Monetization, monetization mean if you don't know out there, if you do know, cool. If you don't, it's just basically YouTube paying you. YouTube is not paying me anything right now. I do it for for the love, for the you know what I mean, for the awareness. Like it is what it is. You know what I mean? I have the time, so why not? Thank you. That's it. That's it. That's all we could do is try. You know what I mean? Like Wilson, Wilson Day. Where you calling from? Where you from, Wilson? Was it Lima Wilson? Where you from? Like if y'all missed the story, I was telling the story about my first time I got arrested for stealing a car. It wasn't a long story. It was, you know what I mean, real simple, real, you know what I mean, like nothing crazy. Okay, France, that's what's up. Oh, I told you before. I remember you. Shout out to France. Shout out to Be More. Shout out to France. I went to Be More like 3 months ago. No, not even 3 months. It was longer than that. It was around like I think before Thanksgiving. Yeah, before Thanksgiving I went. Like Halloween or some shit like that. It was. I was out there. It's nice. Whoever had the refreshers from Dunkin' Donuts yet? Anybody want to talk about something? What's up? Who out there? Talk to me nice, y'all. What's up, man? I go live for y'all, man. Like we can talk about anything y'all want to talk about. Politics, you know what I mean? Health, religion, whatever. Like, what's up? We can talk. Let's talk, man. Let's get to know each other. Cause like I said, it would never be a me without y'all. You know what I mean? Y'all make who I am. Everybody who come into the room, please, 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 I beg of you. I beg of you. I beg of you. If you can, please hit the subscribe button. I'm on the road to 1,000, trying to get monetized. Monetization, if you don't know what it means, is for YouTube to be paying you. I am not getting paid right now. Got like 500 subscribers, got to get 1,000. On the road to 1,000, you know? Like, so please, 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 please. Let me tell you my life story. Okay? Let me see. I was in born in Brookdale Hospital. My mother's name is Cynthia Jean Lawrence. I have two sisters. Um, my mother, she was a crackhead. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm the second oldest. I'm 40 years old. My older sister is like, I think she's 44. And my baby sister is 39. Well, yeah, 39. She'll be 40 this year. Um, my sisters, one is a Pisces. No, one is a, what is February is what? I forgot. February 13th. I forgot what that is. What sign that is. I think Aquarius, I think it is. Um, and then my baby sister Angelina, she's a Cancer just like me. Her birthday is in July. I think it's like July 10th. Yeah, July 10th. I'm June 22nd. I'm the first day of Cancer. My mother, she like I said, she gave first. My older sister was born. She gave my older sister away up to for adoption. You know what I mean? My older sister was the only one that was in the actual because we actually all adopted, but me and my younger sister got adopted to a family member. You know what I mean? So I went to my aunt, my great aunt. I mean, and this is her right here. She passed away 2023. Um, yeah. So I went to my great aunt. My younger sister went to her stepmother, her godmother, and which that wasn't no better at all. I mean, like she should have just went to the system or some shit like that. Like you know what I mean? Because it was way worse over there. So, and then my young older sister, she went into the system. They used to go see her like every week. And then my great aunt took her out, and she was with my other great aunt. So we was all adopted, but we was their family members. You know what I mean? Like, so um, my mother, like I said, she had three of us, but my mother's a full blown AG. Like, you know what I mean? I think she just had us just because. Like, you know what I mean? Like, cause back in the days you couldn't really, you know what I mean? You couldn't really be out like that, whatever like that. So I think we was all just basically a front. Like, you know what I mean? Just to say, like, I don't know who my father is. My old sister, she know who her father is, but that's a whole nother story. Like, um, yeah. So then I have a stepfather. Shout out to Bo. Was raised by him with my mother. He wanted to make brother, and Bo they raised well, but he died when I was like 3. So yeah, but yeah. Shout out to the McKenzies, the McKenzie side of the family. You know what I mean? That's the McKenzie side of the family. Shout out to the McKenzies. So y'all McKenzies out there, you already know what it is. Um, um, I moved. I used to live in Brooklyn and Bedford Stuyvesant, but I moved to East New York when I was 5. I've been living here ever since. Like I've been here since I was 5 years old. Like I said, my mother passed away in 2023. Now it's just me and my sister and my other sister. But my older sister moved in with me, not because she had to. She had her own apartment on the other side of town. She just moved in just, you know what I mean? Like, or something, you know what I mean? Just to be here, you know what I mean? Like, for support, basically. Uh, I went to my high schools. I went to in school. I was a good kid. You know what I mean? Like they put me in special ed because when I was younger, I had a sleep problem. You know what I mean? So they didn't even know what that was back in the days. It was diagnosed, oh, you choke funnies, special ed, oh, you bad, special ed. You know what I mean? So I was in special ed because I had a sleep problem. So like I couldn't pronounce certain words and shit like that. Like you know what I mean? Like, but as I got older, they started putting me in like speech classes and shit like that. But it was what it was. Um, and like when you in special ed back in the days, you ain't even want to go to school. You wasn't trying to be, you know what I mean? Like you in a class with like 7 kids and shit like that. You like the fuck, like all the way upstairs on the top floors and shit, or in the basement and shit. Like you know what I mean? Like it's crazy shit. So I made it to like the 11th grade, dropped out, then graduate. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, fuck that shit. Like I ain't going back to school because all my homeboys and shit, they was, you know what I mean? Like everybody, I was the only one. You know what I mean? Like and in high school, I was type popular. You know what I mean? Like so. I'm hollering and shit that I'm a special ed. I ain't want niggas to know. Um, um, I don't have no kids. I got a lot of nieces and nephews. Like, not that I thought I couldn't have kids at first, but I went to the doctor. I got like my sperm count and shit. They were like, "Oh no, you just fine. It's just not your time." But I had got one person pregnant. The girl I went down back in the day, but she had an abortion, so it was what it was. But that's how I know I can have kids. But you know what I mean? Like, but this is a person that I'm with now, but I was with back in the days, and shit, I was stupid, dumb, out there cheating and shit, trying to be here and here. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just, I don't know, like just being stupid and dumb. She know I'm sorry for it, man. Like she know what it is. You know what I mean? Like I'm grown now. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah. And then in 2019, I got diagnosed with something called HS, just a skin disease. I always had bad skin. Like at first they thought it was like keloid skin or eczema or some shit like that. Go to my page, first story, talk about how I got keloid. That's the first story on my page. Because I figured if I'm gonna be asking niggas about their life, I gotta at least put mine out there. You know what I mean? So that's what I did. I don't really party anymore. Back in the days, I was, I mean, fuck with the Molly and the E pills and all that shit. Like, but I stopped doing that shit. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't fuck with that for like 10 years. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's been like 10, 11 years, some shit like that. I ain't fuck with that shit. It's been chilling. You know what I mean? Like, you get older, you can't be on like all them drugs and crazy shit. Because I wasn't no hard drugs. Never fucking cold. Never did crack. Never did heroin. Never did no weed or none of that shit. Nothing up my nose. None of that. Just, you know what I mean? Party drugs or uppers. You know what I mean? No downers. I don't even like downers. I don't even like the how to. I don't even. That's why I don't drink because I don't like that feeling. You know what I mean? So I don't even drink. So when I was used to party, I used to always fuck with like uppers and shit, e pills, Molly, you know what I mean? Shit like that. Um, uh, um, what is that? Codeine. This is an upper. You know what I mean? It was all uppers. You know what I mean? Like nothing that had there. Like I don't like perks or Xannies or Adderall or no Adderall is cool. That's why I was fucking with you. Adderall. That's what I meant to say. Adderall. But I ain't do. I ain't haven't been doing that. Like you know what I mean? I don't condone nobody to do that shit now. None of that shit. All that shit is based with that fentanyl shit. Like if you know, you know. You know what I mean? Like yeah, all that shit laced with fentanyl. I ain't putting nothing. All I do is smoke weed now. I don't smoke cigarettes and nothing. I ain't touched a cigarette in like 15 years. Pardon me, y'all. Giving my cat some treats. She licking the board and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, I ain't fucking nothing in the year. I just be smoking my weed, taking my medicine, just chilling. You know what I mean? On YouTube, fucking with y'all. You know what I mean? I was with a girl for like I turned 21. I turned 25. She turned 21. I was 25 when I was fucking with her. 25 to like 36, 37. 25 to like 37. For like 15 years, some shit like that, dude. Like, shit. But you know how that go. She just woke up one morning and was like, she couldn't do it. So, all right, go ahead. Like, when you go, you gotta take everything. There's no coming back. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't doing that. You're not doing that. That's one thing I don't do. That back and forth shit. I'm good. If you wanna go, go. I ain't stopping you. I'm not arguing with you. I'm not the violent type. I don't hit girls. I never hit a girl in my life. You know what I mean? I got a girl how spit in my face, and I ain't do nothing. You know what I mean? Like you don't do shit. So she wanted to go, so I let her go. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say I didn't. I wasn't sick at the beginning. You know what I mean? That first year, and shit, I was sick, but you know what I mean? You gotta get yourself better. That's what I did. Focus on myself, my health. Now I'm good. I'm just chilling. Now with somebody else who's together for like the girl who got pregnant, I'm back with her. Then we were together for like we've been together so far for like I say like a year and a half now. I'm sorry, yeah, I'm not good with dates and shit like that. Really, really pay attention too much to that shit. But yeah, man, I'm out of here. Love y'all. Like I said, thank y'all. You know me without y'all. So boy probably should have paid me. I'm going. Peace.